Hey, two things I want to suggest that you have in your life that don't cost that much, and you really don't have to be rich to have in place. This is especially critical if you are a business owner or an entrepreneur where you need all the time on your hands that you can get, and you don't have a lot of time around the house to do stuff. Or maybe you're just a busy executive with, a partner, a spouse, and four kids. And on Saturdays, you wish you could go to the park and play with them instead of do chores around the house. Two things I really think almost every household should have. Here we go. You ready? Number one, a maid service, like a house cleaning service. It really doesn't cost that much. I mean, most people listening to this episode, especially if you have a smaller home or you live in an apartment or whatever, you could get it done pretty cheaply, right? For our own house here, it cost us $100, $100 for the maid to clean. And by the way, it would be even less than that if we only had her do the upstairs. Now, I live in like a 2,200 square foot home. I'm sure many of you listening to this live in something smaller, and I'm sure many of you listening to this live in big giant homes. If you live in a big giant home, you can probably afford to have a maid clean the whole thing. But really, this podcast is for the folks that live in a smaller place, like even an apartment. I mean, you could probably get somebody to clean your apartment for like $50, like $75. Really, I'm serious. I mean, it's totally worth it. Who wants to spend a Saturday afternoon scrubbing their toilet and their bathtub? Like, who wants to do that? Nobody. Okay. Why not go out for a bike ride? Why not go to the park with your friends? Why not go to a baseball game? Why not do something fun? Most people can afford to have a maid service. It really doesn't cost that much. And if you just put aside $100 or $200 a month, it's totally worth it. Number two, second thing you need to have in your life that I strongly recommend that will again free you up for family time or hobby time. And that is a lawn service. Yes. Get little Johnny to mow your yard for you, or whoever. Get somebody to mow your yard once a week in the summertime. Same thing. It really doesn't cost that much, and you can budget for it. You can cut something else out in your life to cover, the $75 it costs to mow your lawn, right? I mean, seriously, a lot of you could get your lawn mowed for 50, 75, 100, $125, maybe $150. Unless you live in a giant mansion, and then you're obviously that's a different episode for you. But for a lot of us, it really doesn't cost that much. I'm just telling you right now, if you have a maid service that cleans your toilets once every 2 weeks or even once a month, I mean, if you're not there a bunch, if you travel a bunch, if you have a maid service and you have somebody to cut your lawn, it will change your life. It will free you up to do so many more fun things with your hobbies and spend time with your family, and it's totally worth it. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.